Hello everybody, we have been working on A, B, C. Today is our D's. We are going to be working on our uppercase D and our lowercase d. I'm going to focus on our lowercase d today because we did our uppercase C yesterday. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my Play-Doh. I'm going to open it up, I'm going to take out my Play-Doh, and I'm going to build my D. Now I'm not going to build it all the way today because you guys already kind of know what you're supposed to be doing. So you do your D, and you're going to go all the way around. Now do me a favor, when you guys are done using the Play-Doh, make sure it gets put back in its cup. Also make sure that you put it back in your blue baggie because we are going to continue using this throughout the next couple of weeks. So if you're using it with something else, it may get dried up or you may end up losing it. We don't want that to happen. So make sure you put it back in your blue bag so that when we're using it next week, we'll be able to find it. So we're going to take our Play-Doh, we're going to put it back, I'm going to push it down, and then I'm going to put the top on. It's going to make a little sound. It makes a little thunk sound, which means that it's closed. Now I'm going to go over to my watercolors. I'm going to open my watercolors up, take out my paint, and I'm going to get my water. You need to make sure you have a parent or somebody there to help you out with this to make sure that we're not getting the paint everywhere. Remember, the paint stays on the paper. Today I'm going to use the color red. I'm going to use a little bit more. There we go, so it's a little wet. And then I'm going to paint my D. Now, you guys already know how to do this part, so I'm not going to paint the whole thing, but I'm just going to go over what you need to do. You need to paint the inside of the D, so all the way around. When you're all done, make sure you clean up your brush, put it back in your watercolors, close your watercolors up, and put your watercolor back into your baggie. Now, if your watercolors are wet, don't put them right back in your baggie right away. Leave them out so that they can dry a little bit because we don't want to get paint all over the inside of your bag. Now that we're done with our painting of our D's, we can write our D's. So I'm going to write a whole bunch of floating D's all over my page. And you don't have to do it only with pencil. You could do it with your crayons as well. So you're just going to grab them from your pencil box. You're going to open them up and you are going to write your D's. You're going to do your D lowercase and your D uppercase. So that's your assignment for you today for your Play-Doh and watercolors. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday where we will be working on, which letter do you think? We've got A, B, C, D. What comes next? E. You are correct. So on Monday we will be starting off with E. Have a wonderful day. Bye, you guys.